On to the big
biggest
American blonde.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You ready for it?
Wow.
I've never had something like this before.
Like what is it? Like what makes it that you've never had this before?
Well, it's an American blonde fermented in Chardonnay barrels.
Wow.
So it's like along the lines of the whiny bastard.
Yeah, it's a champagne.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much gonna be like a champagne.
This is gonna be amazing. 7 ABV?
7 or 7.3? 7.3. 23 IBUs. Batch number 2.
This sounds so delicious.
Yeah. Let's get into it.
Alright, let's get into this one.
Alright.
Beer, 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 beer.
Hello everybody, welcome back to me, Brewski, for another Brewski review. Again, we have Jordan here. We're going to be drinking something that I've never had and that Jordan's never had before from the Muskoka Brewery. I was down there end of July. We got some American Blonde Ale fermented in Chardonnay barrels.
Wow.
Coming in at 7.3% alcohol by volume, 23 IBUs. We're gonna pop this top. It is a cork.
We are gonna pop this top.
We're gonna get the cage off
We're
it.
supposed to shake it and fucking let it fly everywhere.
I kind of want to do that, but at the same time, I don't want to do it down here. Or are we just gonna let it fly?
Whoop. Do it.
Woo! It's a party! I'll pour you up first.
Thanks, man.
7.3% shouldn't do too much damage.
Look how light that is, man. Look at the head on that, brother.
Jeez. Damn, that has a strong smell.
Oh my god. This is gonna be delightful.
Oh,
Wow.
definitely.
Yeah.
Big head on that. Big head.
Big head.
Pretty clear though.
Yeah, it
Slightly
is.
hazy.
Super light, man.
Nice big white cap. Holy hell. You smell the barrel. Like, that's a lot of what I get.
Well, maybe no fruits. Are you getting
Yeah.
fruits?
Not really, no. I'm just getting like oak barrel.
Oak barrel. Literally.
And like you can't really, I don't know, can you smell the wine?
Maybe it's had. Now that
Yeah.
you mentioned it, I don't know. But dude, that literally is like oak barrel.
Yeah, oak barrel. Pretty, it's a little bit like funky, like yeastiness I want to say, but
I'm curious on how this is gonna taste.
I know, I'm excited. I think it's going to be,
Hey, what do you think this thing's gonna taste like?
I think it's going to be medium and like a medium mouthfeel, but like crisp.
Do you think you're just gonna taste like oakiness or like pine needles, or what do you think you're gonna taste in this?
I think you're definitely going to get a lot of oak. I don't know. I'm excited. Let's get
try
into
this.
Cheers. Cheers, guys. Ooh,
Wow.
that's sweet.
I never had anything like this before, man. I'm not actually getting a lot of flavor. I don't know about you.
It's weird because blonde ales are usually pretty tame as far as like flavor goes. But like you get the flavor of the barrels.
Yeah.
You get some cause I'm not a big wine person, but our Chardonnay is a bit more tart, a bit more sour, like bit sour, a bit tangy almost.
It's creamy.
It is, yeah.
It's milky. It's good, man.
But I get like some sweetness in the beginning,
100%. Very sweet.
which is like,
This is good, man.
like a touch of white grape, but also like I don't know. I want to go. My brain's going to plums.
Yeah? That's interesting. I'm not getting that.
and I could be mistaken, but like just like I want to say even like a touch of melons. Just like it's like there for a second, then it's gone. Very underlying.
Nope, I'm not getting any of that, man. Hey, I'm not the beer whisperer.
Yeah.
To me, this is like just like a creamy oak. That's it. It's like literally what we had, creamy oak.
Yeah, it's smooth as all hell.
Bro, it's actually delicious.
This is great. I'm quite surprised. I didn't know how this was gonna play out.
Bro, I can't believe this is 7.3. It doesn't taste like a milkshake, man. This is good.
Yeah.
Cheers, man.
Cheers.
Still trying to figure this one out. Man, yeah, sorry.
You get a bit of the Chardonnay, or at least a bit more wine in the finish. That sort of like lingers, or at least for me. But I think I'm pretty right where it's like it's a touch heavier, like that medium body, but it's still very crisp on the tongue.
Very smooth.
Yeah, really refreshing.
Wow. It's LCBO, or you have to go to the store to pick it up?
To the brewery, yeah.
Damn, this is a good one.
Yeah, I saw it in the fridge there. I'm like, ooh, I need to get this.
Like, what attracted you to it?
I think just it being so different. Plus the bottle. I saw the big bottle. I'm like, anything in a big bottle like this, it's definitely something special. Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
but this is what when you say so different, because we've had 750, 7.5, 8.5.
Yeah.
We've had that. We've had a blonde. So is it the champagne that makes it, or the Chardonnay, the oak barrel Chardonnay that makes it so different, or?
Yeah, because the closest thing, like I said before, was the winey bastard, where it's like a beer in a wine barrel, right? Which that makes sense. Like Pinot Noir with dark chocolate, like they're both dark dark drinks for their style or for the category, right? But going the complete opposite way with a very light colored beer, lighter
wine
with a lighter wine. I want to see how this plays out.
Gotcha.
And I think this is a very good pairing for a blonde ale.
Fantastic.
And a Chardonnay. I think they picked two really good styles to run with in their beer wine mixture. That they definitely sat down at the table at the drawing board, meaning like, guys, we want to do a beer and wine. People love both. Nickelbrook's done it before. Let's come together and put a beer together with a wine. And they probably tried a lot of things.
You think so, eh?
Yeah, honestly, they probably didn't want to do the exact same, so they wanted to stay away from a darker beer with a darker wine. They wanted to do the complete opposite, because that's the way I would go if I was competitive. That's the way I'd go.
Some smart minds doing this one.
Yeah.
Bro, how tangy is that aftertaste?
Quite tangy.
Holy shit, man.
Chardonnay definitely works really well with this.
Bro, my mouth is like...
It's dry. Yeah, it's also quite
damn
dry.
good.
I feel fancy drinking this. That's the one thing. I feel fancy drinking this.
Yeah, nice. We gotta start drinking with our pinkies up.
Yeah, and the little like flutes.
We talk with English accents. Cheers, mate.
Cheers.
Cheers. Wow.
But yeah, like I said, like blonde ales are pretty. They're good. They're definitely lighter of a style kind of thing. I don't want to say, like I want to say not much flavor, but definitely less intense flavors, which is a good base for this beer. Let's actually read the big, massive bottle.
Damn.
So Muskoka Brewery, American Blonde Ale, fermented in Chardonnay barrels. Community Venture Collection. 7.3 alcohol by volume, 23 IBUs. This is batch number 2. The SRM, which is the color of the beer, is a 6, which is very light in color. The brewer is Mark Phillips. Bottle 750 milliliters and brewed in Bracebridge, Ontario, Canada. On the back there is a description. The sparkling pale gold ale starts with an inviting malt sweetness and finishes with a light palate cleansing bitterness. Pairs with whitefish in a cider butter sauce to allow the funky tang of the Chardonnay and fresh citrus to shine through. That's actually, yeah. Whitefish would be really good. Like, what's that, cod?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How's it? Well, I guess like white wine's supposed to be good with white. With
Yeah,
fish, right?
yeah. But yeah, this would definitely be a good choice. Ooh, $1 from every bottle will be donated back to our venture fund, a series of grants bestowed upon worthy non-profit causes close to our hearts.
Wow, that is amazing. Good for Muskoka Brew.
Yeah, through the Community Venture Fund. That's awesome. Unfiltered, handcrafted with no preservatives. Ingredients are water, malted barley, hops, and yeast. Why don't they list wine? Oh, well, because it's in the barrel.
It's in the barrel.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all there is. And find out more at muskokabrewery.com. Yeah, that looks fancy.
Dude, this is a low key, man. This is a fucking 10, man.
Yeah.
This is so good.
Mm-hmm. Packaged on June 8th. I didn't ask them if it could be aged or not. Maybe I'll shoot them a message on like Facebook or Instagram.
Wow, this is so fresh. June 8th.
Like, yeah, because we went down to the brewery when we were up there. Real nice place.
Yeah.
Huge. I think.
Brew.
Yeah, because we went on because they do a tour on the weekends. They're free tours, and you get there. You say, "Hey, I'm here for the tour." They're like, "Hey, what kind of beer do you want?"
Right away.
They pour you a pint of beer for the tour.
Free.
Full pint, not a little sample. Full pint.
Wow.
Yeah.
Every Saturday.
And you don't sign up.
Free
it's
beer
walk-in.
every Saturday, Muskoka Brew.
Yeah. For if you go to the tour.
Oh, it's walk-ins?
It's walk-ins, yeah.
Well, they have every half an hour. Or just like when you
Every
get
hour.
there? Every hour.
I think they do them. I think maybe between 12 and maybe 4 or something. So there's 4 tours.
How many people were there when you got there?
When we first got there were probably about 7 to 10 people in the brewery. When we got out of the tour, there were probably 15 to 20 people.
No, but how many people went on the tour with you?
So there was me, my family, my godparents. That was, and was Andrew there? No, Andrew wasn't there. That's when he went back.
Okay.
Or whatnot. So there were 6 of us, and then I think there was another couple or two. So there was probably about 8 to 10 people on the tour. Yeah. So they took us through the facility or whatnot. It's 48,000 square feet.
Wow.
So much bigger than the Niagara College one. Just tons of fermenters and boilers and everything. Like huge. They're ranging, I think, like 15, 20 feet high.
Holy shit.
Ton of them. Yeah, 48,000 square feet. That's 40,000
You
more.
must have been loving it there, man.
Oh, it was amazing.
So what'd you pick up from there? You picked up the bottle? What else you
I
got?
picked up the bottle. I picked up, this t-shirt.
Oh, nice, man.
Beer Whisperer.
Perfect.
Yeah. I picked up a couple glasses as well.
Yeah.
I think Audrey picked up. I think he picked up a flannel shirt,
Oh, nice.
and he also picked up a 6-pack of Mad Tom IPA.
So I guess Muskoka Brew is probably one of your favorites now, eh?
It's I've definitely really loved the beers. Well, we love the cream ale by them.
We love it. We love it, man. Hey, so what beer did you ask when you got there?
I got a pint of what was it? Their Summer Vice Tropical Wheat, which is it's like passion fruit. That's like the main one. It's their summertime beer.
Is it the red one? The red can?
No, it's a yellow can.
I've never had it with you before. I've only had the red and the green one.
No? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, if it's still available, I'll definitely bring it around.
Nice.
So yeah, one of the tours, they showed us a lot of stuff. They showed us where they do the unfiltering. You don't do the unfilteredness, but where they, it's a centrifuge. I think it's like $84,000 or something like that. Oh my god. So because it is all unfiltered, there's obviously particles in the beer, right? So they take the batches and they spin it in however fast the centrifuge goes. like just incredibly fast, to break down any big chunks into various either small particles or being non-existent.
Damn.
Yeah. So it's still unfiltered, but you're not getting any bits and pieces in your beer.
So is that like a big, like, you know, like those whippers? I can't really move my hand, but okay.
Yeah,
like those whippers?
Yeah.
It's like a big one of those.
It's pretty much one of those, yeah. And it just shoots around in a circle.
Yo, so what does it look like? Is it like a big ass barrel? Like what does the beer look like? Like you know what I'm talking about?
What do you mean?
Like where is it in? Like, you know how like wine's like is like in a massive ass barrel.
Yeah. Oh, so it's
like fermenting there and stuff.
Yeah.
But where's the beer?
So the beer's sort of, I guess the closest thing I can show you is sort of something like this.
Okay.
On a very, very small scale. But you see how like this sort of like cones down, and well, it's not a flat bottom, it's more of like a pointed bottom. So that's a fermenter. It's just like a big steel cauldron sort of thing with a pointed bottom.
Okay.
And four leg stands kind of thing.
Okay.
And they reach up to the top. They can be very small. They can be like maybe 6 feet up to like 30 feet up in the sky.
So I guess Muskoka Brew had a big one.
They have a ton of big ones. They have a shit ton of space.
Damn, man. I wish I could.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can Google Muskoka Brew.
Yeah.
I want to see what it looks like, because Muskoka Brew is one of my favorites too, man.
And with that facility, they had just redone all their tap room and their merchandise. Like they're probably the brewery with the most merchandise I've ever seen. Like from T-shirts to hoodies to caps,
everything,
bottle openers, inflatable pool toys. Yeah, you can get like a detour can as an inflatable raft. To Muskoka chairs, to just a bunch of stuff. And that brewery is their second brewery. The first one, the original one was about 8,000 square feet. So they bumped it up 40,000 more, and they're currently in the process of doubling in size, or almost doubling in size, to about 90,000 square feet.
And that's the only one in Ontario, right? So it's that one brewery?
It's just the one brewery, yeah.
Dude, that's going to be huge. They're going to make that thing twice as big.
Yeah. Because on the tour they were saying how they did put their beers down in the States for a little bit. But they pulled out of the States because they wanted it to they didn't want to ship their beer all the way. That's it.
We've had it before.
Yeah.
I think we did a review together with it. You brought the small cans over.
We could. I know we did a few.
Yeah. Anyway, sorry.
But yeah, they did break into the U.S. market, but they pulled out because they couldn't brew their beer all the way up in Muskoka, ship it, and make sure it's fresh. And they didn't want to brew their beer outside of Muskoka. They wanted to keep it truly Muskokan, truly Canadian. So they pulled out. Yeah.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's it.
No way. Okay.
Yeah, that's the outside.
This is not it, right? That's not it right there.
No. So this is this one.
Is it? It's the inside?
Yep, that's the inside. That's
Is that where you got your beer?
Yeah, so they have, the brewery is right through that door over there is a separate hallway.
Let's see if we can find it. Is that it? No. Maybe that's where it was being built. Oh, is that the thing?
That's something similar. Yeah. That would be like an out fermenter.
Shit, man.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
That's massive. I'll pour you some more of this delicious beer.
This is delicious, man. Great job with this, dude. Great job choosing this.
Yeah,
actually, wait a minute.
What?
Didn't you buy like 6 of those?
Bought 3 of these.
Remember in the washroom? In your, at the cottage?
Yeah.
There's like 6 like tall boys. Like 6 tall can bottles like this. Or was there only 3 and I was just,
No, there was only 3.
Yeah?
Only 3 of these, yeah.
Okay.
I don't know what else there was.
Have you had one yet, or is it the first?
No, it's the first one. First time I've had it. Yeah.
Nice. Is that inside it or no?
No, that's something else. That's Northern Maverick.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Cool. I'll have to go, I guess, just to.
Yeah.
Just
Just straight off. You could pop in there when you're going to the cottage. Yeah.
Dude, that's so cool, man.
See, everything goes from the fermenters into like separate kegs. Or everything goes into kegs, and then from the kegs to the cans or bottles.
The cans or bottles, okay.
And they have more of an assembly line, where it's like a machine that takes all the cans and they pour 6 at a time instead of just 2 cans at a time.
Okay, so back in the day, like let's say we talk like 15 years ago, you'd actually have people like working in that, like doing it themselves, like working in the factory, like canning and shit.
Yeah.
So like, what's it like now in there? Is there no one working there anymore?
No, I mean there are still people working there, making sure like quality control and whatnot. So like when they put the caps on, maybe some of the beers aren't done right. Maybe there's underfill, and they were saying when because they weigh all the skids, right? So like they can a bunch of beers. The skids I think hold, they said, about 5 or 6 2-4s at a time.
Okay.
And they weigh the skids, and they know the exact weight if every can is filled to the brim or like to the top, like perfect fill. If it's under, they have to go through every single can and figure out. They have to weigh every can out of that skid and figure out which ones aren't weighted at that.
That's a hassle.
Yeah. Yeah. Because it happens. Like shit happens.
Exactly.
But yeah, so they have to do that. That's manual labor right there.
That is manual labor, and that's where those guys come in, I guess, eh?
Exactly.
But so how many people would you say were working on the floor? On the
floor, I want to say probably like 20 people on the floor in the brewery.
Wow. That's a lot, man.
Yeah.
And then there was like tons of machines like just pounding away.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's very cool.
Yeah, really neat stuff. Then you have like all the other people in the tap room, then all the other staff, whatever they do, ambassadors, events, management, all that stuff. Yeah. So a lot goes into it. Yeah, really cool stuff.
Yeah, it is, man.
And it's just a perfect. It is like the embodiment of Muskoka up there,
What do you mean by that?
Like just how like the whole like tap room and actually like brewery is done. Like it feels very cottage like. Which it should be, You're in Muskoka. You're called Muskoka Brewery.
Exactly.
Definitely gonna be like a cottage. Yeah. Looks phenomenal.
Wow. I'm still trying to like picture, like piece apart this beer, man. Because I'm getting something else now.
That's good. Well, since it's definitely getting a little bit warmer, right, as time goes on, stuff comes through easier.
Is that how it works, eh?
Yeah, depending on like what temperature stuff's at, you can definitely get a bit more of this or that.
This is damn good. That's what I'm getting. I'm getting this thing is damn good. Muskoka Brew, great job, man. I know you guys watch these videos. Great job, Muskoka Brew.
Really good job.
Wow, man.
But yeah, that little bit of tartness at the end.
Yeah, that in the tangy. Boom. They got it, man. They got it down to a T.
Yeah.
This has got to come out in stores, man.
It has to.
It has to.
Even just like a quick limited release.
Yeah.
Cool. A lot of jobs in the brewery, in the beer business.
For sure, man. For sure. Because it's a growth business.
And it is,
right?
Yeah.
So people like they're just starting to, and they're hungry for people. They need people. I'm sure, man.
Yeah, they definitely. It's definitely an ever growing, and especially right now, the beer movement is just. It's expanding so much right now.
Well, look like you said, when you went to the college course, you were the only guy that was like wanting to get into the business.
Yeah. Yeah, there weren't any other people like me at my age.
Yeah.
Wanting to get in.
Bro, think about how many people like think they can actually make a career out of beer.
Probably not that many.
Like, I didn't know that. If it wasn't for you, man, I wouldn't like understand like this whole industry. You know what I mean, man?
Like even like reading on different breweries' websites and learning about who actually works there. A lot of people are coming from
Mm-hmm.
yes, they might have a background. Say they're the events people. They're coming from just an events manager. out of
Really?
maybe like a I don't know, maybe just like some other company. Yeah, we got time.
Yeah, let's rewind there a bit.
Okay, where did it
You
stop?
said insurance broker, but let's go back one more step. Let's say people coming from corporate side to the brewing side, but they're not really there for the beer.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, what I was saying was like people who work at breweries nowadays.
Yeah.
They came from a totally different job. So, one person maybe was they worked in insurance or they worked as a lawyer or something like that, right? And they said, I don't like this anymore, but I like having a beer. They're coming in the beer industry from a totally different area of expertise.
Yeah.
And they're doing something they love,
Wow.
And now I'm like one of the guys who's just like, I haven't done anything like that. I worked security 1 year.
Yeah.
And I want to do beer.
Yeah,
It's
man.
like you're jumping in. I don't know. It's weird. Like a lot of these people haven't started doing the beer thing because it's a whole new program.
Right, exactly.
I mean, Niagara's the only one that does it really, really well. I think Durham's getting something put together.
Bro, it's actually crazy, man. Like, it should be in all universities. Like, they have, like, courses like African studies,
Yeah.
Egyptian studies. Well, why isn't there craft brew studies?
Yeah, exactly.
It's coming, though.
Oh, yeah.
It's
Yeah.
coming. Give it a few years.
Yeah, the next,
5
I want to
years.
say like 5 years, there's
Yeah.
definitely going to be at least
Yeah.
5 different colleges that maybe have a full facility like Niagara does.
Right. Well, how many brewers are in Canada? Well, I would say, how many brewers are in Ontario?
I mean, I think at the moment there's anywhere between 180 to 200 in Ontario alone.
200, okay.
And that's just Ontario.
And so how many of those are actually, like, well established? If you were to take a guess.
If I was to take a guess, I want to say maybe. I want to guess about 50
50. So you have 130.
are established from probably the 90s.
Okay, wow. So there's over 100 brewers you think that are up and coming.
Yeah, because there's new ones popping up all the time, right? Like Rouge River came out in 2016. Muskoka, I think, was in 96. Great Lakes, 87. But yeah, there's a ton more. A lot of them say like EST 2012, EST 2017, EST 2007. Yeah, like a lot of them are very new in like the 2000s and up
and coming. So look at that, man. Job creation's coming in the brewing industry.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow, man. And do you know of any like Canadian companies or Canadian craft beer that have also gone to the States or across seas? Because like Muskoka tried, right? And they said, we're gonna close on that business. Do you know anyone who's like been successful? That's in the craft beer, not like Molson or anything.
Yeah. I know there are a few. I don't remember off the top of my head which ones. I want to say Collective Arts is down in the States.
Okay.
But even then, I'm not 100% sure. I know there are Canadian breweries, especially like from Ontario, that are down in some states. Maybe not, like definitely in bars, in the restaurants, but also I think probably in local liquor stores, because all their liquor stores are just like mom and pop shops, right?
Right.
Yeah, nothing like we have here. So I know there are definitely Canadian beers in those cities. Definitely not as much.
Interesting.
I don't think, but even like coming up here, well, obviously getting into LCBO is a pain in the ass for Ontario brewers.
Is it really?
Oh yeah, it's crazy.
Shit,
like
man.
when you make that beer, it has to follow different regulations, and you can't change that beer.
No way.
So that's why this I don't think would ever get it put in the LCBO.
Right. They want to make something new next time.
Yeah, they want to change it up a little bit from same name, same brand, just slightly different. But the LCBO won't let you do that.
Damn.
It's a lot of work.
Sucks, man.
Yeah. I know it really does suck, because even though like you can get in there, but like the LCBO, what I've heard is it doesn't give you a lot of freedom, a lot of wiggle room to work with your beer.
That's not right.
No, no.
Just change it up, LC.
Yeah.
Change it up, Trudeau.
Yeah, exactly. Or
Or Ford.
Yeah, or Ford. Well, yeah, Ford's trying to get back. Trying to get those
Come on,
convenience
Ford.
store beers.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Is he actually?
Yeah, that was one of the platforms he ran on. Was putting them into convenience stores. So I don't know.
Oh, the
That
mom and
makes
pop.
sense.
Wow, that would change everything, man. Mom and pop could start selling beer.
That'd be really cool. Yeah.
It'd be so cool. Prices would go down like crazy.
Exactly.
But the government needs the money.
Government needs the money because people waste money. That's why they need the money.
Yeah. Crazy. Yeah, it's crazy how you're into politics big time, man. Are you still, or you're still
I'm not like super into it kind of thing. I don't
Yeah.
follow like religiously.
But
I
you
try
used to though, didn't you?
Not super religiously, no.
No, okay.
I just try to keep slightly up to date, but whenever you hear stuff about politics, man, it makes you depressed as all shit.
Yeah, right.
You're just like, my country's going, or my province or my country, it's going downhill.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, this is one of my favorites, man. I have to say.
Quite
Muskoka
delicious.
Brew. You're in it. You're in it to win it.
Yeah.
Wow, man. And then, so I guess so once you're working with Black Oak, and you guess you work up the ladder, then I guess you'll have the pick of the litter after that, eh?
Hopefully,
Right?
one day, but for right now, man, like
Yeah.
out of all the places I did apply to,
Yeah.
there was only 2 breweries that got back to me. Black Oak was the one with the interview. The other brewery, Radical Road,
Yeah.
they sent me an email saying, hey, thank you for applying, but we're not looking to hire.
Damn.
Out of all the other ones, no one got
Yeah.
back to me.
Yeah. Jeez. I'm gonna say this on camera right now, man. There's gonna be one day we're gonna open a beer that's like this. It's like you buy, like I can buy it at the LCBO or I can buy it at the brewer.
Yeah.
And you and like your team or whatever are gonna have brewed it. Are gonna have like decided on like the
Like the recipe?
Yeah, like what goes in it.
Yeah.
This is on camera. Mark this down. Guaranteed.
Yeah.
Guaranteed.
It'll be immortalized. Yeah.
Promise you that, man. That's gonna be cool, bro. That's gonna be a good experience one day when you come over with your own beer that like you and your team crafted. That's like actually for sale and stuff.
When we do that review, I'll take this clip,
Yeah.
put it in there.
Yeah. That'll be cool. That'll be like a trip. That'll be like a strange trip.
Yeah. In the video, it'll be like 20 years ago. This was stated.
Not even 20 years, man. Not even 20 years. What do you think? 5 years? 4 years? 3 years? To work,
Yeah, true.
to work up the ladder to make a beer?
Yeah. Definitely shorter than that. Yeah. I thought you meant like my own brewery.
Oh, no.
Oh, you just mean like beer that I actually? Yeah, I see.
Let's say you work for Muskoka Brew and you and your team have decided to.
Yeah. Or me a Black Oak or something like that. Yeah.
Or like, even if you're part of you're part of the team, right? Like how many minds went into making this beer? You think?
Probably a good few. I want to maybe like 8 to 10. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what their team looks like. Yeah.
Like their creativity team or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I could see you being part of that team.
Yeah.
A couple years from now, man.
Yeah. I mean, different breweries do different things. Maybe they asked everybody, but like, hey, well, if we were to put a style of beer and a style of wine out of these 5, what do you think? All come together, make something like that. Yeah.
That'd be really cool, man. All right, so you want to rate this one?
I want to rate this one. Yeah, I'm down. I'm down to rate this. This gets a solid. Oh, is it a 10 out of? It's definitely a 10 out of a 10.
It's a 10, man.
Yeah.
Design, like there's nothing like. If you could make this beer better, could you?
I wouldn't know how.
Yeah. This is phenomenal, man.
Just of how unique it is.
Yeah.
Between like the sweet flavors that I'm getting, like well for me like the plum, the touch of melon, and then going into that tart, citrusy Chardonnay-esque flavor at the finish.
Damn.
It sits well in your stomach. It's not too heavy, but it's light and crisp in your mouth. There's a mouthfeel. Take that as you will, guys. Absolutely phenomenal.
Phenomenal, man.
And you can't taste the 7.3.
No. Dude, it's like, for me, I'm gonna have to give it a 10. Like, design everything 10.
Oh yeah.
Design's
Presentation wise,
perfect. Like
10 out of 10.
They even have when it was brewed on. Like only a few brewers do that, you know. Like that's perfect. For me, it was creamy, oaky, just a perfect perfect flavor, you know. And wasn't strong, like wasn't too citrusy. It was just like perfect. Like actually no citrus. Sorry, I should say, no citrus. Like I just like that. Like it was just smooth, clean finish.
Yeah,
Loved it.
phenomenally well done.
Good job, Muskoka.
Yeah, good job, guys. Really, really well done. Definitely the embodiment of Muskoka. I could definitely see us, grilling some nice cod up on the cottage, lake view, and I'm just enjoying it.
Perfect.
Excuse me. You want to have this final sip?
Let's do it.
Cheers. Cheers, guys. That was great.
Wow, bro, I love it warm. I don't love beer warm. I actually hate beer warm.
Yeah.
I think we're talking about Heineken, how gross it is when it's warm.
Yeah.
Last night, but
This is something that adds. I think the sweetness of it definitely gets a bit more put through on the warmth of it.
yeah, dude, what the hell, bro? This is a beautiful beer, warm, cold,
Yeah. But however, which way.
whatever you want it.
They say have it between 4 to 7 degrees Celsius, which is definitely a touch warmer than you would for most beers, I want to say. Not many beers get up to 7, but beautiful.
It's pretty warm, so probably almost room temperature right now. 15
Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah.
It's delicious.
Yeah, it's great.
Great. Yeah. Perfect.
But with all that said, guys, if you have any comments, questions, or beers you want to review in the future, we'll leave all the information down in the comment box below. If you want to go ahead and like this video or subscribe to me, May Peruski, it'd be greatly appreciated as well. Again, Jordan, I want to thank you for joining me.
Thank you for having me, man.
For another
Always
beer.
pleasure.
And like we always say here, crack a beer and enjoy. Cheers.
Cheers.